So things started getting difficult when I was about 14. Just started year 10, about to go into my first year of GCSE, and I'd had problems with health before, but this was something totally brand new. It was quite excruciating and it was chronic pain, and it just started kind of a bit of a downward spiral in my life. So initially I was hit with quite like a massive bout of depression. I'd had anxiety before, but this was something quite extreme. It was quite severe as well. The depression itself took me to a point where I no longer wanted to live. On multiple occasions I'd tried taking my life, overdosing, I was self-harming. A few occasions I ended up in hospital. There were times there was like kind of a bit of like a cry for help, but there were a few occasions where I was incredibly fed up with life. Didn't want to live. Didn't want to live with pain. Didn't want to live with having dark thoughts constantly running through my brain, and didn't want to live with the quality of life I had at the time. At first, I was very secretive. I would not discuss emotions. I think it was visibly clear to my parents that there was something wrong with me. I think the main change for me was building up the courage, and it was the first step of actually speaking out. I went to see a doctor. Doctor was always the first person I ever told about my mental health problems. I was a very secretive person that I always keep to myself. And it was from there then, it was just a knock-on effect of me strengthening my relationships with family, strengthening my relationships with friends, being able to put trust in them that they're capable of helping me. I've had heart-to-hearts with friends and heart-to-hearts with family members that have totally changed my perspective on the way I was acting out my life and the actions that I was doing. And as much as they say that suicide is a very selfish act, it's being in that part is probably it's the darkest part I've ever been in my life, and it's horrible pain that someone is going through. But there are people out there who will listen and want to support. What was really key for me was reaching out. I think it's important for everyone to understand that you're able to reach out. You've got people around there that are willing to listen, and it's the first but the most important step, reaching out to a doctor, to a family member, to a friend, because whether you kind of like acknowledge it or not, you've got people around you that care.